Now we're starting off game number 2. Jenna Quayle up to bat for the Spartans. Exciting game as that one's lined to left field, base hit for Quayle. And McFarland has the leadoff runner. Exciting game, game 1. McFarland with a walk-off single, able to take advantage of some errors by Edgerton. Won the game 4-3. And that's a strike now. And Maddie Hedinger. Shows bunt, bunts it down the right field line. And that's out number 1 for Edgerton. Winner moves up to second.
Shortstop number 6, Lexi Chemnitzer.
Now here comes Lexi Chemnitzer. That's a grounder down to third. Winner will stay put at second. 2 outs now in the inning.
Second baseman, number 18, Danielle Halverson.
Now coming up to bat for the Spartans, Danielle Halverson. First pitch to her is a ball a little bit low, 1-0. 1-0 pitch. Liner right to the shortstop, and that will end the inning. McFarland gets 1 run, no runs on 1 hit, and we will move to the bottom of the first. 0-0. Now start of the bottom of the first. Edgerton, the home team here today on the second game. Men's baseball just getting over. Spartans lost to Edgerton 3-2. Double header there as well at the high school. Asphalt back to the backstop, 1-1 now. That's a grounder foul. Julia Snell up to bat for Edgerton. Down 1-2. That's fouled back to the stands. Count remains the same. That's a grounder to third base, and that's 1 out in the inning. Lexi Chemnitzer over there at third base.
Shortstop number 22, Kellen Schmidt.
Now Kellen Schmidt up to bat for Edgerton. And the pitch, as he takes a strike, 0-1. That one's a little bit high and away. Evens the count at 1-1. One out in the bottom of the first. That's a grounder fouled down the third base line. One and two to grounder over the second. Chemnitzer makes the play. 2 outs now in the inning. Now Erica Richardson will dig into the plate. And the first pitch to her. She flies one to left field. That'll be a base hit. So a 2-out single for Richardson.
The pitcher, number 19, Courtney Boss.
Now here comes Courtney Boss, pitching here today, both games, as she takes a strike. Last game, Edgerton got an early 1-0 lead. Easy play over the commencer, and that's the end of the inning. Edgerton gets nothing on one hit. Score still tied, 0-0. Now we are at the top of the second inning. Chloe Howery leading off for the Spartans as she takes a ball. Ground ball over the second, and that's out number 1.
Center fielder, number 3, Melanie Oss.
Now here comes Melanie Oss. One and 0 now. As she takes a strike on the corner, 1-1. That one's fouled behind the backstop. One and 2 now on the McFarland outfielder. She takes the ball high. Still 0-0 here in the top of the second. Swing and a miss, struck her out. 2 outs now in the inning.
Now batting, number 7, Lydia.
Now here comes Lydia Howery. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Well, with that last game, McFarland improved to 17-1 so far this season. If they win this game here today, it's going to be hard for Edgerton to win the division as they call the strike. That's the end of the inning. Still 0-0 going into the bottom of the second. Megan McNett now up for Edgerton. First pitch, grounds one down the left field line, foul ball. So far, it's been a pitching battle here. No score through the bottom of the second. That one's foul. McNett now down 0-2. The pitch struck her out swinging. 1 out now, and here comes
left fielder, number 48, Lauren Richardson.
Lauren Richardson. Grounder over the shortstop. Commencer makes the play. And second out of the inning.
Right fielder, number 4, Riley Carmen.
Now Riley Carmen up to bat for Crimson Tide. She pops one up And that's the third out of the inning. Crimson Tide go down 1-2-3. Still nothing to the top of the third. Claire Johnson set to lead off for the Spartans. On the pitch. She'll take a strike. 0-1. Top of the third, still nothing. As he swings at the ball inside. Strike 2. The 0-2 pitch. Fouls it off to the backstop. Still 0-2. Coach Ackley, head coach of the McFarland football team, is going to be coming on the air. I'm going to ask him a few questions. If that gets back to past the first baseman, there'll be a base hit for Claire Johnson. Now McFarland has the leadoff runner at first. Now here comes Kendra Forsmo. See if McFarland tries to steal here. That's one thing they had trouble with in the first game. As she takes the ball high. Comes the 1-0 pitch. She swings, and that's a base hit to center field. Claire Johnson moves up to second. McFarland has something going now with runners on first and second with nobody out. Now here comes Jenna Quayle. She was a part of that 7th inning in the first game. McFarland was able to give 4 runs on the board and win it. Pitch. She takes the ball high, 1-1. Excuse me, 2-2 or 2-0. Great scoring chance for McFarland. The bunt that goes foul. Not a bad idea. McQuail trying to drive in the run for the Spartans. Pitch. Fouls it off to the backstop. Now 2-2 on the third baseman. Still nothing here in the top of the third. Spartans threatening. And the pitch. 1 hops to the catcher. Count now full. 3-2 pitch. And it's called strike on Jenna Quayle. Now 1 out in the inning, and here comes Maddie Hedinger, Spartans catcher. As she takes the first pitch strike, 0-1. Spartans trying to get something going here. Shows bunts and she takes a strike. Now she's down early, 0-2. Runner still at first and second. And that's a fly ball left field. That falls. And the runner will stay at third. Now a huge RBI opportunity for Lexi Kamenzer. Bases loaded, only one out.
Shortstop, number 6.
And now Christine Hedinger replaces her sister, Madeline Hedinger. Now Kamenzer dinks into home plate. And the first pitch is a fly ball, and that's going to be foul over by the Spartan bench. Bases loaded, one out for the Spartans. And that goes past the catcher. Johnson's going to slide into home safe. And the Spartans take an early 1-0 lead here in the top of the third. Just went right past the catcher, Megan McNutt. Similar play to end the 7th inning in the first game. Score the winning run. Runners advance as well, and that's sliding to left field or deep. And that is a home run for Lexi Kamenzer. 3-run shot. And Spartans get the offense they were looking for. Now 4-0 Spartans.
Home run number 7 for the season for Lexi.
And that's her 7th home run of the season. Home run over the left field. Now, here comes Danielle Halverson as she takes a ball. Still only one out in the inning. So that's a strike on the inside corner. Dribbles one. That's a foul ball. 1-2 now on Danielle Halverson. Two and two now, one out on Danielle Halverson as she follows it back to the backstop. From putting a 4 spot on the scoreboard. Beginning for the Spartans as Danny lines one to center field, base hit. And the hits keep coming for the Spartans. Now Chloe Howery comes up to bat.
Number 13, Chloe Howery.
And that's a line drive, cannot get it. Can the second baseman. And Halverson will move to third. Now another RBI chance for the Spartans. Runners on first and third with only one out. Now here comes Melanie Oss. For 4-0 Spartans, and threatening again. Ground to the shortstop. The run will score, and they get the yell at first. So now 2 outs in the inning, but the Spartans get a run out of it. 5-0 now. That's a shot to left field, and that's going to be extra bases. Chloe Howery will score, and Lydia Howery, her sister, gets an RBI double to make this a 6-0 game here in the top of the third.
Fielder number 10, Claire Johnson.
Now, Edgerton will meet at the mound. They'll go back to their bases. Two outs now, and Claire Johnson comes up to bat. The pitch lines it foul down the right field line. Six runs in the inning so far for the Spartans. And that's a grounder foul. Part of that is because a 3-run shot by Lexi Kamincer earlier in this inning. And that's a liner foul, stays alive. Still 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounder. It's over the short, and she will not make the throw. Infield single for Claire Johnson, and the inning continues. Now here's Kendra Forsmo. And now a pitch runner for McFarland. Caitlin Lowersdorf comes in for Claire Johnson. 2 outs in the inning, runners at the corners. Pitch. She takes a ball low and outside, 1-0. Fly ball right field, and the catch is made. That's the end of the inning, but the Spartans get 6 runs on the top of the third. Now 6-0 Spartans. Jenna Dowling. First pitch to her is a ball low. The 1-0 pitch. Liner right center, that'll be a base hit. Rounding second, she will go with a leadoff double to start off the third inning. Now up to bat is Allison Long. Liner fouled down the left field line. McFarland getting it done in the third inning, scoring 6 runs. The pitch, swing and a miss, 0-2. And that's grounder foul near home plate. Shutout so far pitched by Eastland as he strikes out Allison Long, first out of the inning. Now Julia Snell up to bat for the Crimson Tide. Ball high. 1-0 pitch. Liner, base hit to center field. Warner rounding third. She will try to score. It gets past the center fielder, and the throw to third is not in time. And that is a double for the second baseman. And it's now 6-1 McFarland.
Number 22, Kellen Schmidt.
Now here comes Kellen Schmidt as she takes a ball low. Still 1 out in the inning. Ladder's shortstop. Commencer has it. A run will score, so now 6-2. Bases are clear now for Erica Richardson.
Number 12, Erica Richardson.
She thinks it the home plate. Pitch. That's a strike on the outside corner. 1-0 or 0-1. Six to 2, McFarland. Edgerton scoring on a double and then a single. That's ball low. 1-1. 2-1. Pitch. That's a strike. Two and 2 now on the Edgerton third baseman. And that's a ball in the dirt. Count will go full now. The 3-2 pitch. Fly ball center field. That run tops off the wall. And Erica will have a 2-out single. Now that brings up the pitcher, Courtney Boss. She grounds it to third base. That'll be the end of the inning. But Edgerton gets 2. So now the score is 6-2 going into the bottom of the third. Now the leadoff, the top of the fourth, Janet Quayle. She lines that one to center field. That'll fall for a base hit. And a leadoff single for Jenna Quayle. That brings up Maddie Henninger, the Spartans catcher. She grounds one to third base. Weather move over to second. And she's out at first. She moves the runner over.
Shortstop, number 6.
Now here comes Lexi Kemitzer. Hit a home run last time up, 3-1 shot. It's time man on second. And it's ball 1. And they're going to walk Mitzer. Not necessarily a bad decision for Edgerton. Now runners at first and second with one out. Now Daniel Helverson up to bat for the Spartans. Showing bunt. Pulls it back, takes the ball high, 1-0. Pop up to second baseman. She makes the catch. Now 2 outs in the inning with Chloe Howery coming up to bat.
With 2 outs, number 13, Chloe Howery.
First pitch to her. She pops it up foul behind the Edgerton bench. And that's a drooper over the shortstop's head. This will score a run. Quayle scores. Kmitzer moves over to third. And that's an RBI base hit for Chloe Howery. Now 7-2, McFarland.
Center fielder, number 3, Melanie Oss.
Now here comes Melanie Oss. Two outs in the inning. Runners at the corners. She takes the ball high. 1-0. Two and 0 now on the Spartans outfielder. Five-run lead for the Spartans as she pops it up to the pitcher. That's the end of the inning, but McFarland gets one. Now 7-2, McFarland. Well, to start off the inning, Roanne Quinn pitching now for the Spartans. And Megan McNett up to bat for Edgerton. The first pitch to her is a ball low. Rand is one of the best pitchers on this team. She follows that one back behind home plate. McFarland as a team doesn't have a pitcher that has an ERA over 1.50. Have some great pitchers on this team, now 2-1. Falls it back. Two and 2 now. Liner and caught by Kmitzer. Nice play over there at short. Has a great catch, hits a home run. And a bad day for Kmitzer. Now Laura Richardson up to bat. That one's inside. Ball 1. No pitch. Liner right back to the backstop. 1-1 now on Lauren Richardson. Spartans up 7-2 in the bottom of the fourth. Comes the 2-1 pitch. Pops it up. Right field. And Julia Estelle makes the catch for out number 2.
Right fielder, number 4, Riley Carmen.
Now up to bat for the Crimson Tide. Right fielder Riley Carmen. As she pitches a ball. 1-0. Unique delivery from Moran Quinn. Gets great results. 2-2 or 2-0 now. Swing and a miss from Riley Carmen. And again for McFarland, great pitching has been the story. Have only lost one game so far this season. 17-1. Count even now at 2-2. Pitch. Pop up in foul territory, and that goes off the fence. Clay Howry cannot make the catch. Count remains 2-2. 2 outs. And the pitch. Liner left center. That's going to fall. And now Riley Carmen with the 2-out base hit.
Center fielder.
And that brings up the center fielder, Jana Dowling. And the pitch. Ball a little bit high, 1-0. Bottom of the fourth, 7-2 lead for McFarland. They got 6 runs back in the third. Liner back to the backstop, 2-1. Runner on first with 2 outs for Edgerton. And the pitch. And that's a strike out of the outside corner, 2-2 on Jenna Dowling. Wind up and the pitch. Ball in dirt, runner going. The throw is not in time, a little bit off. So now 3-2 on Dowling, runner at second. 2 outs in the inning. And the pitch. Liner foul into the other diamond right next to us. Still full count. Three-two pitch. She fouls one off once again, staying alive. Runner at second with 2 outs now. And the pitch. Struck her out swinging. And that's the end of the inning. Score still remains 7-2 Spartans as we go to the top of the fifth. Ellison Long set the lead off for the Crimson Tide. Moran still pitching for McFarland. As he pitches a strike, 0-1. Owen pitch fouls it off. 9-2 lead for the Spartans in the top of the fifth. 0-2 pitch. Ball a little bit high. Pitch. That's a ball a little bit low. 2-2 now on Ellison Long. Pop up near third base, and Kaminsky makes the catch for out number 1. Now, top of the order, Julia Snell up to bat. Lines one base hit out to center field. 1 out single for Snell. Now here comes Kellen Schmidt.
Shortstop, number 22, Kellen Schmidt.
1 out now in the bottom of the fifth. Fly ball left field. Catch is made out and left. So now 2 outs in the inning. And Erica Richardson up to bat. Pop up right center, catch is made. And that's the end of the inning. Edgerton gets nothing, still 9-2, McFarland. Top of the 6th inning, Danielle Halverson now up for the Spartans. First pitch, almost hits her. Ball 1. Spartans able to put 9 runs on the board today. Twice as many as they did in the first game. Danielle Halverson takes the ball, 2-1. Grounder over the short. And she's safe at first, runs it out. McFarland has a runner at first with no outs. And now here comes Maria Lefebvre. Ball inside, 1-0. Pitch. To strike inside, got the corner. One at first with no outs. 1-2. And bunted foul. So that was two strikes on Maria. Now the 1-2 pitch. Pops one up. The first baseman makes the play, double play. And now 2 outs in the inning.
Center fielder number 3, Melanie Oss.
Now here comes Melanie Oss, the center fielder for the Spartans. And the pitch almost hits her on the legs, gets out of the way, 1-0. Grounder over the third. Out number 3, and that ends the inning. Spartans get nothing as we go to the bottom of the 6th. 9-2 Spartans.
For the Crimson Tide, the bottom of the 6th inning, the pitcher number 40.
Now Lauren Rupp. And the Farrington comes in. Flies one out to right field over the head of Osser. She will head to third, and she's in there with the leadoff triple. So now runner in scoring position for the Crimson Tide. Pitch, ball a little bit low, 1-0. One and oh pitch. Falls it back. Over by the crowd in left field. Bottom of the 6th. No outs. Swing and a miss. And runner stays at third. A 9-2 lead for the Spartans. The 1-2 pitch. Ball a little bit high, 2-2. Three and 2 now on Anna Farrington. Excuse me, Megan McNutt. And the payoff pitch is a ball high. Now runners at the corners for Hannah Perkins. In the game now for Edgerton.
For the Crimson Tide, number 43, Hannah Perkins.
And now the infielders be at the mound, as it looks like Moran might be done, but she still stays in the game. Not warming up any pitchers so far. Hannah Perkins up to bat. And the pitch. A drooper. And Lily Howry cannot make the play. They get the out at first, but a run will score. And now it's 9-3 McFarland. Now Riley Carmen up to bat. Runner at second with one out. Runner at first and second. No, excuse me, they did not get her out at first. Bottom of the sixth. 9-3 lead for the Spartans. Runners at first and second with nobody out. And the pitch, swing and a miss, struck her out. Gives us 2 strikes. That's a ball high. 1-2 now on Riley Carmen. And the pitch, fly ball in foul territory. Quayle makes the catch. 2 outs now in the inning. Turner Dowling now up to bat for Edgerton. Grounds one right back to the pitcher. That's the end of the inning. That's only 2, I guess.
First baseman, number 11, Allison Long.
So now the first baseman for Edgerton, Allison Long, digs into the plate. That's a duper by second base. Commitsor makes the play. Now it's the end of the inning. Crimson Tide get 1, still McFarland 9, Edgerton 3. Now up for the Spartans, Lydia Howery, as she takes the ball high. 1-0 pitch, inside, 2-0 now on the right fielder. Three and 0 now. Gives me 2-1. I was right, 3-0. Walked.
Now batting number 14, Caitlin Lauersdorf.
Now Caitlin Lauersdorf up to bat for the Spartans. Leadoff walk. Spartans getting the offense together today. 9 runs on the board. She bunts it foul. Spartans so far giving the same amount of runs as they did in the first game. 3. One pitch, grounds it foul. 1-2 now. Caitlin Hedinger steps in. 1-2 pitch, ball high. Runner at first, no outs. The 2-2 pitch, grounder over the short, and she'll go to first. 4 and out. Runner advances to second.
Number 2, Kendra Forsmo.
Now Kendra Forsmo up to bat. She takes one high. Runner on second, one out. Grounder over the third. She was playing shallow and she makes the play. Erica Richardson over there at third.
Third baseman number 12, Jenna Quell.
Now the Spartans' third baseman, Jenna Coyle, up to bat. Runner advances to third. Now it's a grounder in the outfield. Base hit. And the run will score. RBI double or RBI single for Jenna Quayle. And the Spartans take a 10-3 lead over Edgerton. Now Maddie Hedinger steps in. One and 0. Grounder foul down the third baseline. Two outs, runner at third. Maddie Hedinger up to bat. Pitch. Fouls one off, backed by the crowd. And the pitch, ball high, 2-2 now on the catcher. Grounder over the third, and that will end the inning. Julia Snell now up for the Crimson Tide. As she takes a ball 1-0. Last ups for Edgerton. Down by 7. As that gets past Commencer, she will have an infield base hit. Now,
shortstop number 22, Kellen Schmidt.
Kellen Schmidt up to bat. No outs with the runner on first. Grounder off herself. Foul ball. Edgerton down by 7. So that's a foul ball down the left field line. Commencer with the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss struck her out for the first out of the inning. Now here comes Erica Richardson. And the pitch, she takes strike one. Here comes the 0-1 pitch, as that's a ball a little bit outside. 1-1 now on the Edgerton third baseman. Runner at first, 1 out, 2-1. Liner base hit to right field. Runner will move over to third. And now runners at the corners with 1 out for Edgerton. And now Anna Farrington,
Number 44, Anna Farrington.
pitcher coming up. As she takes a strike on 1. McFarland. Looks like they will move on to 18-1. Very good season so far for the Spartans. Edgerton hasn't had a bad season either, just with McFarland losing only 1 game and no games in the division. It's hard to catch up to them. The 1-2 pitch. Grounder in front of home plate. They go to first for out number 2. Runner scores. Now 10-4 Spartans. Now Megan McNett up to bat for
Catcher number 10, Megan
Crimson's Tide. Runner at second, 2 outs. Foul ball into Henninger's glove. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Edgerton down to their last strike. And here's the pitch. Ball high, 1-2 now on the catcher. One-two pitch from Kimitsu. Ball inside. On the 2-2 pitch, ball gets past the catcher. Runner will advance to third. Now full count on Megan McNett. Runner at third now. And the 3-2 pitch fouls it off. The payoff pitch pops it up foul. Near the fans out here. Edgerton down 10-4. Grounder over the third. Quayle makes the play, and that's the end of the game. The Spartans win this one by the score of 10-4. They will move to 18-1. And again, the final score here: McFarland 10, Edgerton 4.